right, hopefully this one works, guys. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi again. I'm back. Technical difficulties, guys. You know, this new Facebook is changing its algorithms and all that. So let me see if I can go back. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me see if I can hear myself. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And I'm back. Technical difficulties, guys. Okay, yay! We did it, we win. Ha ha ha. Alright, now I am going to let some people get on here because I know some people wanted to get on here. I have a couple of messages that are saying people are trying to get on. Okay. Alright, I just want to make sure everybody can hear. Okay, I got 3 people saying they can hear. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, welcome everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I am going to talk about the windows of wealth. And when I found out about this information, it completely changed my life. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Alright. So let me make sure you guys can see the screen. Alright, so let me go back. I'm going to check this in here. Okay, so you guys can see this. Let me go back. Alright, so the windows of wealth is pretty much a diagram that shows you how the wealthy and the poor manage their income. Okay, so the thing that really caught my attention about the windows of wealth was someone who was a millionaire. They basically said, you know, do you want to be a millionaire? Okay, do you want to be a millionaire? Okay, I just have a question for you guys. Type of 7 if you guys want to know what I heard. Okay, type of 7 if you want to be a millionaire. Okay, just type of 7. I'm looking for my phone and it's a little laggy. Just go ahead and type a 7, okay? Because that was the question that he asked, and I was just like, okay, yes. And the next question that he basically asked was, do you understand the numbers for becoming a millionaire? And I'm sure there are people on here who want to hit 6 figures and all that good stuff. That's fine, but I'm just telling you my experience of how I came across this. Within about 1 minute of seeing the information, I was just like, oh my gosh. And the reason I'm like that, I'm just probably different from the normal person, guys. Sometimes people, you know, they want things but they're not willing to do what it takes. I'm just a very rare type of person. When I want something, I do whatever I need to do to get it. I don't care what anybody says, okay? So the windows of wealth is one of the fastest ways to fund your vision and quit your job in at least 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, okay? A lot of people I know have jobs and they're willing to work for 40 years, okay, for 40 hours or more. I know a guy who's working 80 hours per week. Literally, and you know, to retire off half of the income most of the time. Okay, what the windows of wealth is going to explain to you. So a little bit about me. If you don't know me, my name is Dominique Barbie. I've been online for about 5 or 6 years. I lose count every year. I struggled for about 2.5 years online, and I was actually one of the worst marketers you can ever meet. Actually, if you go to my account and you look back in about, what, 2012, 2013, you can completely tell the difference. You probably see me, like, doing weird stuff. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing, okay? I was literally the worst marketer ever. I'll say that. All right? I was also extremely depressed, guys. I had a poverty mindset, okay? I didn't know that there was a poverty mindset even existed, okay? And I actually had negative $500 in my bank account, and I took it to multiple 6 figures, and soon I will hit 7 figures, okay, guys? When I had negative $500 in my bank account, it was a significant moment for me specifically because my brother had tragically died randomly from an asthma attack. And ever since we were little, he used to get these asthma attacks, and I would have to call my dad. He would have to get off work, and he would have to bring in a whole machine and help him out. And I literally, sometimes I thought he would die. But he made it, he made it to about 23 years old, and he passed away from an asthma attack because he had the wrong inhaler, guys. And they actually, the next day, the correct inhaler came in the mail the day after he passed away. So it was a really tragic experience. It was really bad. But the thing that got me the most was when I was on the way to the funeral, I needed some gas money to get to the funeral, okay? And when I checked my bank account, I knew I thought I had some money in it, but it turns out I had negative $500 in my bank account, guys. Okay, and it was just so tragic. And as I sat in the car, I hoped and prayed that my card was swiped because I needed to get to his funeral. And in that moment, guys, I sat in the car and I said, you know what? I don't care what I need to do, but I will never, ever allow myself to get into a position where I can't even make it to a 2-hour trip. Okay, I said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm fed up and I'm done. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, and ever since then I started to figure out that what I figured out specifically was there was a wealth mindset, guys. And I began to research successful people and wealthy people. And what I found out, my mindset was completely different from theirs, okay? So how did I get out of the rat race? There are two realities that I always speak about. There's everything that you don't want and everything you do want. We are creatures of creation. We create our own lives. And I want you to understand that you speak your life into existence. You may not understand that, but you literally speak your life into existence. Has anyone ever heard that phrase, life and death is in the power of the tongue? Okay, type a 1 if you've heard that phrase, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Okay, I heard that phrase, but I didn't understand it. I thought it was just one of those kooky Bible verses, and people just said it or whatever. But what I found out was the real meaning of that. Okay, we actually create through our words, okay? Literally. And everything you don't want and everything you do want already exists. And this has been actually proven in scientific research, guys. In quantum physics, they actually show you that there are waves and there are, parallel things in this universe that exist. What changes it from it being here to not here is what you speak and what you think, your environment, and a bunch of other things that most people have no idea that at a second, you having $1 million, that is already here. Literally, you having 6 figures is actually here now. If you ever saw the movie The Matrix, guys, that stuff is real. A lot of the stuff on this movie, they actually switch it up and stuff, but the higher people in the powers of the universe know this. So remember, whatever you speak is actually will become your reality. What you think the most will actually attract it. And what you focus on the most, you will attract. This is why I am so gung-ho on affirmations every day. This is why I actually put $30,000 on my desk, literally $10,000 bands, 3 $10,000 bands, and my vision board on my desk so that I can know that my mind was focused and only speaking on that. And a bunch of crazy stuff was randomly happening, and I began to just say my affirmations, guys, and it just got better, okay? So remember, you speak your world into existence, okay? Now, what is cash flow? Cash flow, everybody needs cash flow. Cash flow is when you have money, okay, to pay outside of your bills, okay? Now, what is income? Income is money that comes in each month. The crazy part is people with a poverty mindset, they never take the time to learn this stuff. And if they do know this stuff, they completely disregard it or don't follow it, okay? So income is basically money that comes in each month, okay? Expenses is anything that takes income away. So, your car note, your rent, your whatever the case may be, right? Your expenses is anything that takes your money away. Assets is anything that brings in income, okay? Can you guys name some assets that actually bring in income? Okay, that's an asset. All right. So if you live in a home but you're paying the rent, then that means that the home is the bank's asset, and the home is actually your liability. So liabilities is debts that you have that you gotta pay, and cash flow is income. It is income minus expenses, aka what is left over at the end of the month, guys. Okay. Once you learn these terms, you can completely change your life, guys. Okay. So the cash flow is when you have income and when you have expenses, but you have money left over at the end of every single month. Okay. That's what you want. Cash flow at the end of every month. Now, why are people broke? Okay. This is what I found out when I was broke, guys. Once I learned this, I was like, oh, okay. So the reason people are broke is because not enough income is coming in, or they spend all their money on liabilities and expenses, or they don't have enough assets. Okay, so once you understand this, what you understand is you need more income coming in as fast as possible. If you look at the government shutdown, does anybody know anybody who has dealt with the government shutdown right now? It's absolutely travesty. People did not have side incomes or side hustles or anything, right? So they don't have enough income coming in. So that's a clue. What is the first thing that a person who is broke or middle class needs to do? They need to generate more income. Okay, the next thing, they need to stop spending all their money on liabilities. Anything that's not an asset shouldn't be spending their money on unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay, the other thing is they don't have enough assets. So the clue is to get more assets. Okay, now what is perspective? Perspective is the angle that a thing is looked at, guys. It's very, very, very important. This will actually dictate whether a person will be poor for the rest of their entire life or wealthy. Is perspective, guys. And let me explain the windows of wealth really quick so you guys can understand it. So the Hajj window, this person is usually not happy. They do not have enough time or money at the end of the month. They usually have a job, okay, and it's just not enough time or money. Okay, so the OAJ window, this person is usually unhappy as well. They have more money, but they don't have enough time. They actually own a job. Okay, they have a job that really owns them, and they don't have enough time. The OAS is the person that is happy. Okay, yes, they have more time and more money. They usually pay the price for a period of time to grow and reap the benefits. They own a system. Let me repeat that again. This is where you want, these last two is where you want to be. OAS is the person that is happy. They have more time. They have more money. They usually pay the price for a period of time to grow and reap the benefits. And let me give you an example. When I was broke, what I found out was people were making money online. So I decided to get with a person who had a blueprint to show me the way. What I did, I followed everything that they told me. All right. I didn't say, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. I literally followed everything they told me, and I let them monitor what I did. So basically, they saw what I was doing. Okay. They taught me in a training what to do. Okay. And then they basically looked over my shoulder and they said, okay, you need to change this, and that. Or they said, I didn't tell you to do this. This is how you do that. And they really, literally helped me, okay? So with OAS, what I did, I paid the price. For 1 year, I did everything that I needed to do, okay? For 5 days a week, at least an hour or two per day, I did everything that I need to do. So that key word is they pay the price for a period of time to grow and reap the benefits. So if you want to quit your job in a year, all you have to do is take 5 days a week, 1 to 2 hours a day minimum, and follow the system. Okay, we have a step-by-step system and a step-by-step blueprint. This same blueprint is what I use. Okay, so I will never show you anything that I did not use. Okay, so I was consistent with doing these things as well, guys. That was the key. So I built up a system, all right, and then I built a 6-figure business. It took me about 6 months to a year to really get it. But after that, I was making $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 and $10,000 plus. And even at one point in one of my businesses, I made $50,000 in 2 weeks, guys. all because I paid the price for a period of time to grow. So I worked on myself. I worked on my mindset. You know, I learned about emotions and the law of attraction, okay? And the next thing that I got to after that was MMS, okay? This person does not work for money and is very, very happy. Their money makes them more money whether they work or not. So I built a system, and I would take some of those funds and I would invest them in assets that grew even whether I was there or not, okay? That is where you want to get. Very, very important. Now, how long does it take to become a millionaire by saving, guys? Most people have no idea. They say they want to make 6 figures. They say they want to be a millionaire, but they have no idea how much they need to save or make to get there. And if you do not know how much money you need to make per month or per day, okay, or per year, what's going to happen is you are going to completely avoid people, situations, and circumstances that can actually take you to the promised land. Literally, someone will be trying to help you with either the system that I told you about, guys, and you will completely blow them off. You will go about your day and you won't even notice it, all right? So, if you are saving $100 a month, it will take you 833 years to be a millionaire. Okay, if you are saving $1,000 per month, it'll take you 83 years to become a millionaire. Okay, most people are nowhere near saving $1,000 per month. All right, if you are saving $10,000 per month, it'll take you 8.3 years, guys. So at the rate you are saving now, how long will it take you? Okay, how long will it take you? You can do the same formula for 6 figures as well. Okay, you need to know your numbers. So here are the 17 principles of wealth. All right, these are super, super important. You probably can't see that, it's very small, but let me go over it for you. Wealth principle number 1. All right, so the ways rich people think and act differently from the poor and middle class. The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. I know Annie read this book, and I know a couple of other people read this book. So here is the wealth hack number 1. Rich people believe I create my life. Let me repeat that again. Rich people believe I create my life. Poor people believe life happens to me. Okay? And this is not an offense to anybody. This is what I actually read and went through when I was poor. So I'm telling you what I went through and what I learned. The next wealth principle is when you are complaining, you become a living, breathing crap magnet. When you are complaining, you become a living, breathing crap magnet. Meaning crap and more crap and more crap.
A walking toilet? Come on.
Basically a walking toilet. So if you're always ungrateful and unlucky and you're always complaining, you don't have anything to be happy for, then you will attract crap, okay? Wealth file number 2. Rich people play the game of money to win. Poor people play the game of money to lose. Okay, not to lose. Okay, rich people play the game to win. Poor people play the game of money not to lose. They're like, okay, I just don't want to lose and, you know, whatever. But rich people play the game. They know how to play the game. They tracking their money. They tracking their assets. They're investing in themselves and becoming more. Wealth principle, if your goal is to be comfortable, your chances are that you'll never get rich. Let me say that again. If your goal is to be comfortable, like you just want to be comfortable, you just want to be okay, you know, food, kids, okay, chances are that you will never get rich. But if your goal is to be rich, chances are you'll end up mighty comfortable. These are principles of the wealthy, guys. The next file, rich people are committed to being rich. Rich people are committed to being rich, okay? They are very committed to being rich, okay? If you are not fully committed to becoming rich, you know, poor people, they just want to get rich. Rich people committed. They willing to do what it takes, okay? The next wealth principle. The number 1 reason most people don't get what they want, this is super important, is that they don't know what they want. Let me repeat that again. The number 1 reason people don't get what they want is that they don't know what they want. They don't know their numbers. They don't know any of that stuff. Okay? They don't know what they want. If you are not fully, totally, and truly committed to creating wealth, chances are you won't. Okay? Chances are you won't. You can't just say, I hope I get wealthy. You can't just say, whatever. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Chances are you won't. The next way the rich people think. They think big. Poor people think small. Okay? Poor people think small. Very, very important. Rich people think big. Poor people think small. The law of income. The next wealth principle. You will be paid in direct proportion to the value that you deliver according to your marketplace. You will be paid in direct proportion, okay? You will be paid in direct proportion of the value that you deliver to the marketplace, guys. How much value are you giving to your market? What business are you in, and how much value are you giving to your marketplace? If you're not giving any value, then you're not going to get any money. Okay? Help people solve problems. Rich people focus on opportunities. Let me say that again. Rich people focus on opportunities. Poor people focus on problems and obstacles. Okay? Wealth principle number 6. Rich people admire other rich and successful people. Poor people resent and are jealous of successful people. Rich people associate with positive and successful people. Poor people associate with negative, unsuccessful, and ungrateful people. Okay? Wealthy principle number 8. Rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. Poor people do not like anything that has to do with selling, promotions, anything like that. They completely repel of it because they don't know it's the number one skill in the entire world. Okay? Leaders earn a heck of a lot more money than followers. Rich people are bigger than their problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. They think their problems are too big. There's no way they can help themselves. They're smaller than their problems. Rich people are bigger than their problems. They believe, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to get through it. The secret to success is not trying to get rid of or shrink your problems. The secret is to grow yourself so that you are bigger than your problem. You are your most important investment in the world. And no matter what problem you have, as long as you're growing and doing your personal development and hanging with the right people, you will become always bigger than your problems. Rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. If you say you're worthy, you are. Let me repeat that again. If you say you are worthy, you are. If you say you're not worthy and you don't deserve to be wealthy or successful, you will not be. Your mind goes by what you say and think the most. Either way, you will live into your story. So many people have their stories and they live and die by their story. And it's so sad. The story that happened in their past will forever overtake them in their entire life. And they will never learn that wealthy people do not think like that. They leave the past in the past. They forgive people. They seek gratitude. Rich people choose to be paid based on results. Rich people choose to be paid based on results. Let me say that again. Poor people choose to be paid based on time. That's it. Like, okay, I just want to work a job. I just want you to pay me for my time. That's it. Rich people want to get paid on results. They want to figure out how to do stuff, right? They want to get paid the big bucks by what they do, by putting in the work. Poor people always try to find the shortcut, or how can I get away with not doing anything? What's the least amount I can do? Okay? Wealth principle number, I don't know, but wealth principle, never have a ceiling on your income. Rich people think both. Poor people think either or. Rich people think, I want it all. Rich people believe you can have your cake and eat it too. Middle class people believe cake is too rich, so I'll only have a little piece. I only want a little. I don't want to be greedy. They think having too much money is being greedy. You see what I'm saying? It's a mindset thing. Poor people don't believe they deserve cake at all, so they order a donut, focus on the whole, and wonder why they have nothing. That's the same thing as people having all their problems and they're being smaller than their problems. They always focusing on their problems, so they don't have nothing to be grateful for. And therefore, their life keeps on giving them crap. So rich people focus on their net worth. Poor people focus on their working income. How much money can I make at my job? Rich people focus on net worth, assets, cash generating opportunities, hanging with successful people. The true measure of wealth is net worth, not working income. Rich people manage their money well. Okay, they track their income. They have a plan. They have an income plan. Poor people mismanage their money well, and they spend all of their money, and they never have a plan. Rich people have their money work hard for them. Poor people work hard for their money. Rich people see every dollar. Listen to this. Rich people see every dollar as a seed that can be planted to earn $100 more. They think, oh, I can put this into this and make way more, which can be replanted to earn $1,000 more. Rich people act in spite of fear. Poor people let fear stop them. It is not necessary to get rid of fear in order to succeed. If you are willing to do only what's easy, life will be hard. But if you're willing to do what's hard for a while, for a period of time, life will be easy. The only time you are actually growing is when you are uncomfortable, guys. If you're always comfortable, you are not growing. Okay? So training and managing your own mind is the most important skill you could ever own. Let me say that again. Training and managing your own mind and your emotions is the most important skill you could ever learn in terms of both happiness and success. Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. Okay? Did y'all get that? Let me say that again. Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. And if you know something but you do not do it, you do not know it. That's what I learned. I was like, wow. Wisdom is doing the things you know you need to do. Foolery is knowing you need to do something, knowing some information and completely not doing it. You are in the mindset of ignorance, basically. You are that's the same as an ignorant person. A person who knows and does not apply is not wise. Every day I ask for wisdom. Every single day I ask for wisdom when I'm reading the word. I say, Lord, please help me to get wisdom and understanding from this word. I want to have wisdom. I don't want just knowledge. I want wisdom. I want to have the discipline to do what I learned. Because when I learned all this stuff, I was making so much money, guys, and I did not have discipline to follow the books that I was reading. Okay? And I realized I was just reading and not doing what I was reading. And I changed that. I said, and every day, y'all, every single day, I track how much money I make. I track, am I on target with the doubles game? If you don't know what the doubles game is, you need to find out what the doubles game is. It's basically when you start with an amount, however much you have in your account, whether it's $1,000, $500, $100. You take that number and you figure out how much money you want. Okay, so my number was $100 million, which is crazy, I know, but it's not. It is what it is. $100 million, and I have my savings account, guys. I had a savings account. I took that number, and what you do is take the money that you have and you double it, and you keep on doubling it until you get the number that you really, really want. And then each time you double it, you write the date of when you will actually have this. So if you have say you have $500, put this in your doubles game. Remember I said rich people play the game to win. Poor people play not to lose. So the game that I learned was take that amount and double it. And then write the date of when you're going to have this doubled amount. Then you do it again. You double it again. So now you're playing the game. This money you do not touch, guys. You don't touch this money. Okay? And let me help you understand something. You got to learn financial principles. You got to learn wealthy principles. You got to learn and educate yourself on this stuff, because when we teach you guys how to make a lot of money, I don't want you to lose it. I've had students who I've helped make six figures and they completely wiped out all their income. They lost all their money, and it was a travesty.
I don't want that to happen.
Almost as fast as they made it. And I don't want that to happen to you guys, because it happened to me 2 times until I was like, oh my gosh, I need to study principles of wealth. So learn this stuff and you will be very, very prosperous, okay? So what is the solution? Get educated on the online world, because that's where the world is going, and invest in a cash generating system, guys, okay? And one of the cash generating system that we showing people is the Miracle Social Media System, which basically sets you up for online success. It basically shows you the strategies and the things that has been done to make online success world possible. We actually have created a system where I actually taught this system, guys, and I help people reach 6 figures. But some people that I taught, what happened was they would not do some of the things that I taught, okay? So for example, I'm gonna give you an example, guys. One of the things that I teach is how to put your business on a funnel, which means that you follow up with people on autopilot, meaning when you're not there, your system is following up for you, okay? And I told some people to do that. They didn't do it, so therefore they were doing some of the other things, and it was not getting the results that they wanted because they were missing some steps. So with this system, we actually put in the follow-up system that has been used to generate 6 figures. And one of the people on here right now, her name is Shanika, she actually sent a screenshot, and she said, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And she sent a screenshot of the follow-up system that we actually created for you guys. We set it up for you completely on autopilot, and she had people literally joining her left and right, okay? And I actually sent a screenshot of the same thing happening to me. We both had replies in the email saying that, you know, what was going on. So it was a really cool system. You learn how to put your business on autopilot. You learn the software that is used to put your, you know, your social media page on autopilot and all that good stuff. Now the cool part is that you actually will get a training education, guys. And Aaron's going to talk to you about some of the key things as well.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight, eh? Listen, like we said, get educated, okay? I just wrote in there, the president of Harvard once said, this was back in 2016, he was quoted, if you think education is expensive, you should try ignorance, okay? And we all know this. Being ignorant to things, we spend more money. You don't know how to fix your own car, you got to spend money on a mechanic, and you got to go to a shop, and they're going to overcharge you all day long. You don't know how to keep up good health, you're going to come up with diseases, things like that. You have to go, right, to the hospital. You got to pay the bill, guys, all right? Healthy people, they're not paying medical bills. You understand what I'm saying? So the more you know, the more you grow, the less you spend in life, guys. Okay? So it's extremely important to get educated, okay? And what we're going to be doing, helping you all, is running your online businesses, growing your online income on autopilot, because like we said, the world's moving to an online world, guys. I mean, we're already there, but you see Toys R Us gone, Sears gone. I did a live earlier about Ford, Audi, all of the car manufacturers getting rid of tens of thousands of employees, guys. Okay? The shift is happening. The world's moving straight directly to you. We're trying to put you in position to be leaders of the new world today. Okay, so we're going to be helping automate stuff, all right? And what exactly are you trying to
go to?
Where are you trying to go, like right now?
The shoes on.
Go to the income chart.
Yeah.
Find it, because I don't know what you're trying to do.
The landing page of the system. We was on yesterday with the guy talking about the. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know, boo. Alright, so, is this what you're trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and so what we're gonna be doing, okay, is helping you guys automate your business. Right now, we have a community business page. I'm building a bot. You understand? I'm building a bot. And she's going to be getting it in for you guys, okay? I'm actually going to release her machine learning capabilities this weekend. So if you guys can participate in that, that'd be awesome, okay? Because The more interactions she receives, the faster she learns. Okay, and she's going to be funneling and directing a lot of traffic towards you all, and that's why we need you guys to get into the mentorship program as well. I redid all the videos because I have her ready. Okay, I have her ready, and so I redid all the videos. They're nice and short, nice and sweet, funneling all the people. Either it's targeted leads that we're running ads for, bringing people to the system, trying to find a mentor to help them automate their online income. That's going to be you guys, okay? So you're going to have to set up your mentorship profiles. That's why it's very important to get into the training, all right? A lot of people, they're trying to build business pages. They're trying to do all these types of things, and their regular profile's not even ready, guys, okay? It's not even ready. You're trying to throw ads out there in groups or on your public profile. It's not even ready, guys. You understand? So it's important that you get into the training, you make those changes, you skill up to scale up. You understand? Mm-hmm. That's what we're trying to help you all do. So you can see here, just like Dominique was saying, okay, what's going on? What happened?
I closed the view.
Oh, okay. All right. So, just like Dominique was saying, you want to become a millionaire, you got to know the numbers. All right. And so, a lot of people want to make $10,000 a month, but they're coming in utilizing systems and programs at the lowest level possible. All right. Now, of course, a lot of that has to do with certain situations, but most of the time, it's lack of believability in oneself, and so you're uncertain. And a lot of systems, they're not really packing a lot of value and a lot of leadership, okay? And so we're bringing a lot of flame to the table. So you guys should attack this full on, full out, full scale, all right? And if you want to make $10,000 plus a month, the lowest level is going to be the hardest path. It's going to take you the longest to get there. You saw already the numbers to becoming a millionaire, right? Okay? And so you want to come in and place yourself in a position to make that money, guys, to make that money, okay? And so a lot of people need to understand this, and they need to get this down, okay? When you come in and you're on a certain level, right? You're going to grow, trust me. But when you're interacting with your leads, you're interacting with your prospects, with your friends, your family, coworkers, whoever it is, and you're introducing them to the business, okay? Don't sell people services and products that only you can afford. Do you understand? That's why you need to get into those lifestyle questions, get into the training, learn how to talk to people, learn how to recruit, learn how to share properly. I shouldn't say really recruit, because honestly, you're really sharing solutions, end-to-end solutions, okay? And so just because you're on the $10 level or $25 level doesn't mean that the person that you're talking to, that's what they need or want, okay? And so you have to speak to them like they have $1 million. Give them the end-to-end premium customer service that they deserve, all right? And don't be biased to what's going on because of your own personal situation, all right? That's just one of the things. What else did you cover? Because I was kind of gone. So I'm going through a cleansing, guys. Right. I had to hit that bathroom.
So like, for example, for those of you who want to quit your job in a year, all you have to do with this system is follow the same blueprint that was used, guys. Mm-hmm. And all you need is 5 people who also want to quit their job in a year or less. That's it. Okay, so if your child was on the other side of a burning bridge and somebody said, hey, all you gotta do is find 5 people who want to quit their job, how many of you could find 5 people who want to quit their job? Just tell me right now. Say 5 if you think that if your kid was on the other side of a burning building and they said you can't get your kid, we're not going to release your kid, we got the way, unless you go find 5 people who can quit their job.
Right.
Type of 5, if you would go and tell me how fast would you find 5 people who want to quit their job? Just be honest. If your child was on the other side of a burning building, how fast would you find 5 people who want to quit their job?
Right. Exactly.
Let me know how fast. I want to know how fast. Some of you saying 5, but I want to know like how fast do you think you could? Would it be that same day, or would you be like, oh, I don't know anybody who wants to quit their job.
I don't know anybody.
I have no idea of any. I don't have any friends. I don't know exactly nobody. You know, I do got 1,000 Facebook friends, but I still don't know nobody who want to quit my job.
Right, and that goes back to, you know, that burning desire. Getting that burning desire, getting that value inside yourself, surrounding yourself. That's why it's very important, okay, and imperative that you guys and girls, okay, surround yourself with higher quality personnel, okay. That includes your Facebook. If I go to your Facebook, you're running ads, and I go to your Facebook, I find you on Facebook, whatnot, and I see your friends list, and you know, it's just people that don't look like they're really actually trying to be something in life. Birds of a feather flock together. You understand? If your friends list is like low quality, you know, that you want to attack the high quality. You want to surround yourself. You want to act like when you were a kid, okay, and your mom and your dad was buying you clothes for school. They always bought you, you know, pants and shirts and shoes that was larger size than what you were, because they knew you were going to grow into that. Same thing you have to do right now is keep that up. You have to grow into your bigger self, okay? Don't cling to the past. Don't focus on the present, okay? You're bigger than what you are all the time. Bill Gates, all of them, they were millionaires, now they're billionaires, and they're trying to be trillionaires, guys. You understand? Because we're infinite abundance, okay? There's no limit to how big we can get, all right? And so we want you guys to go ahead, grow up into that. The automation bot, when you guys get your profiles all set up, right, and you're ready to start branding yourself and you have your business pages, we will be offering, okay, we're going to be showing you guys how to do the bot, but of course it's a lot of technicalities, and some people would rather just have something automatically set up for you guys. We will have your bot already set up, plug and play style, and we're going to have that for the people on the higher levels. We'll put our heads together, see. Probably going to be about the $500 level minimum, okay? So
yeah, and
definitely want to be scaling up, guys.
My friend who makes about $2.1 million a year, she has a bot. She has her follow-up stuff set up, her autoresponder. You're literally going to see the 6 and 7. You're going to have a 6 and 7 figure business model. And if you're on the bonus level, like the 250, the 500,000, 5,000, especially on that 1,000, you get that $1,000 per day blueprint. I've had so many people like go high and over hell water to get that blueprint, okay? Because that is where you're going to take you to the next level in those higher levels. But I'm just saying, on some real stuff, everybody can really, really do this. We actually will close deals for you. We will recruit for you. We will do everything. I was just talking to somebody the other day. I was doing a bunch of the work. I'm like, look, this is how I do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to help you get your team to about 15 to 100 people real fast, and all you got to do is follow me, guys. All you got to do is follow Erin. We will literally do the majority of the work for you.
And actually, the bot, is going
to be doing some
She's
stuff
about
for
to do a lot of the heavy work, and also we have a product and service inside of the back office, guys. You want to talk about automation? You guys can go 99.9% automation, and then the rest is just that human to human, belly to belly contact that's necessary to build that additional strength in relationships and rapport, so you can have that strong income, that strong money, guys. Strong money. fast money is great. Strong money, it sticks to your ribs.
If you follow this plan, guys, for the next year, you'll be able to quit your job, guys. And it doesn't take much. All you need to have is that burning desire, as if your kid was on the other side of a burning building and freaking find 5 people who want to quit their job, go to the next level, and have us do the heavy lifting for you. Right. We do the rest. All you got to do is invest in yourself like the wealthy people do. They always looking for things that are based on results and based on generating income and opportunities. Poor people thinking like, oh no, I'm not spending my money on that stuff. That's a scam, or this and that. That's how poor people think. They want to hold on to their money as tight as they possibly can and never invest in themselves.
Well, they don't even hold on to it. It flies right out the gate. It flies right out the door. It's going to coffee, donuts, cigarettes, drugs, beer, booze, partying. Mm-hmm. It's going straight to liabilities. Straight to liabilities. They have no mentality of growing assets in any possible way. You understand? Because we're just not taught that culturally. Most of our parents, they weren't taught that either. And so we're trying to break a lot of those generational curses and chains. And there's, like I said, there's a big change coming to the world, guys. We're trying to put you in the forefront of that. And if you haven't paid attention to the major players in the online realm, okay, they stick with something for years, and they grow massive teams, and they grow massive amounts of strong relationships. And then, you know, normally something new will come out. It's big, it's huge, it's a game changer, it's futuristic, whatnot. And then they would quit that company or, you know, whatever, and move their big, large organizations over to a better compensation plan, better opportunity. And guess what? They're starting off with like hundreds of $1,000s a month, $500,000 a month type of ordeals. And so we're trying to put you guys in that type of seat. And so that's why the value that's back here is priceless, guys. It's priceless. You want to be on the highest levels for 2 reasons. Number one, it's going to put you in that forefront. It's going to give you that value so that you can scale up faster and you're not spending years trying to figure all of this out. And then number two, it's going to put you in the seat to make a whole lot of that money, guys. A whole lot of that money. You understand? And compounding money against inflation, against taxes, against all of those types of things that goes against your income, okay, and goes against your wealth. Compounding money at higher levels gets you there faster, guys.
And you can write it off, guys. So whatever you invest, you get right back at the end of the year. You actually get your investment back, okay? All you have to do is get with your CPA or accountant. Let save your proof that you paid, and you will actually get your investment back, because as a business owner, you get taxed differently on your job. You can we show you how to change your W-2 so that you get extra income just for joining this business. You guys can do that, and it's in the back office how you get your money back. So this is a free investment, guys. Write it off at the end of the year. You get it back. And you get taxed at less. Have you noticed taxes taking so much of people's money every week? You know, when you join a business like this, now you're a business owner and they are forced to tax you at about 20 to 50% less or something crazy. Some number I don't remember. Don't quote me on that number.
No, but it's really high.
Crazy.
And Trump actually raised it. So, guys, girls, it's a serious game out there. It's a big game out there. Knowing the rules, you don't get penalized. Okay? If I go back to tell you a story of when I was going to switch from playing football, I was going to switch to soccer because I found out I was really, really good at it. I played a pickup game against our cross rivals. They were just practicing, and I just happened to be at their soccer field, right, in high school. And, you know, me and my friend, we just got into the game. They needed some extra players, so we just got into the game, right? We were all having fun. they thought I was playing soccer all my life. You understand? But I didn't know all the rules, about, not touching the ball certain ways and, things of that nature. So I was getting penalized, guys. I mean, I learned, but that's not how you want to learn.
Right.
Okay, that's not how you want to learn. So we have a lot of the value back here for you all so that you can learn the right way without getting penalized. You understand? Without getting penalized. Because in real life game, getting penalized, it can set you back. Yeah. Okay? We don't want you guys being set back. We want you guys to be launching forward. And that's why this is such a miracle. And that's what we're going on. And that's exactly what it is. And that's how we're driving it home, guys. Okay? Skilling up to scale up, guys.
Skill up. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of everything, guys. The level that you're on as a bonus as a founder, guys. If you join one of the higher levels, you get the lower levels for absolutely free. Also, remember, you get to write this completely off at the end of the year, so you get this money right back. Guys, don't trip. Right. It's important for you to invest in yourself. If you're on a $250, you get $250 payments. $500, you get $500 payments. $1,000, you get $1,000 payments. $2,500. You get the picture, guys. Wherever you're at, that's where you get in. And your goal is to become a person who is absolutely going to get your 5 people who you want to help and change their life. It's not recruiting. It's not like harassing friends and family. It's like helping people quit their jobs in a year. That's right. It. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have, guys. And we're gonna let y'all go. We've been on for a while. Get back with the person who invited you and tell them where you want to begin, guys. And let's get this money in 2019.
2019.
Get the website. This website explains everything if you have any more questions. But just get started, guys. Take a position and let's go.
Right. And we also have the same information. Donde está? Okay, let me go here. Inside the units. Like I said, I put together a whole new funnel because I have the bot. She's ready to go. I'm about to start introducing her into machine learning. Okay, she's gonna grow up to be a mighty soldier for you guys. Okay, Miracle, you can see her here. All right, down here in unit number 6, the same information is there, and I'm building I have a whole full new funnel. I'm editing the videos right now. I'll be uploading those, switching all of these out. Really quick videos, directing people straight to the punch so they know exactly what's going on and what they need to do. And it's also going to help you all, okay, when you're mentoring them, to help direct them, all right? And it makes your job easier. We're trying to make it all easier. With all this technology that we have at our disposal, there's no way you guys should be breaking a sweat. You understand? There's no way. Okay? Leave that to the factory workers, which are about to be out of work too. Okay? Alright? I show a little bit of that. I show just a little bit. Just enough. So that they know they're in the right place. And you guys are going to lead them down the right path. Alright? So, we love you all. Stay blessed. Stay in peace. Not in pieces, guys. Are we going?
Yes,
are we out of here?
We're out of here.
We're out of here, man. Get back to work.
Scale up, follow up.
Scale up, scale up.
Vibrate higher. Vibrate higher.
That was your Whitney Houston voice?
Definitely not.
We're out of here, guys.